an airbase! A hidden airbase! My ship! My... Ah! Hellscream will have my head!
Hi YouTube and welcome back to my Let's Play World of Warcraft following my Blood Elf Death Knight. If you saw the previous episode, you saw that our airship just got destroyed, and that's what this guy is kind of ranting and raving about at the moment. And we are about to get a visitor here from Pandaria, and listen to what he has to say for a second.
You, bear creature, what kind of sorcery was this?
Stranger, your own doubts have been made manifest. Pandaria is not like whatever land you come from. It lives and breathes. You should be careful what kind of energy you bring here.
Ha! We bring only our honor and the desire to crush our enemies. I
have had enough of your kind. Leave. It is not our desire to get wrapped up in your bloodshed. Now have your men lower their weapons, or you will face 2 enemies on this continent.
Alright, so we've now just met Darren, and it's basically warning our horde leader in this adventure to lay down their weapons, or they'll have to fight Ben and the Alliance while we're here. So now we've got to kill these creatures, and these creatures supposedly are a manifestation of the negative energies that both the Alliance and Horde have kind of brought to this land, so to speak. And these little glowing puddles, you can't attack them, but they send bad energy or something to you and cause damage, so you have to avoid those while killing off these other creatures that are kind of running around and kind of having to fight our way through all of this kind of stuff. So, so this is sort of where we're at now. So we've lost our airship. We are kind of stranded on Pandaria, and we've unleashed negative energies that we now have to kind of help clean up. So, not a good situation. And, yeah, I just made a transition here because I'm sitting around just fighting a lot of these way out of this temple and to some of the next things I need to do. While I'm also trying to kill off enough of them as well, but no need for folks to watch me sitting here killing endless numbers of these things. But so far, I've really been enjoying the game. I obviously haven't gotten very far into it. I'm sure if folks are watching this and you've been playing Mists of Pandaria, if you're level 90, you're like way past all this. You know, I've been playing this rather slowly, and just have not had a lot of time to play the game. I used to be able to play it, but with my work schedule as it has been lately, I really haven't had much time, especially October. I actually did most of this gameplay back in September, and I'm only just now getting around to editing the videos up together. But as it is, anyway, so we finished killing all the creatures that we need, and now I'm trying to figure out the best way to get down off the temple and out back into where I was earlier, to the next couple of quest areas here. So I'm just kind of looking at the map and rotating myself around and figuring out, okay, so which is the best way to go. And I think I eventually decided to make a running leap for it. Right through over here, yes, sweet. Take a little bit of damage from that, but not too bad. And this time I actually frost as I go across the river. And now we can see that these cat creatures, they were benign before, but they've now been infested by the negative energy, and so they are now hostile. So I now have to defend myself and kill them if I get too close and aggro them. I'm sure there'll be a quest at some point to kill them, but right now I don't actually have a quest. They're attacking me and I have to defend myself. At least the good news is that because I do skinning, so I can actually skin them and collect their skins.
What news, friend?
As I said in the previous episode, I do mining and skinning because I like doing the gathering professions, because it's a good way to raise more money. And we just went and rescued this guy. Trying to figure out a way of getting through all those cats without having to engage yet another one. And we now have a village over here that we can interact with, and this is sort of like our new base of operations. It is a Pandarian village, but apparently they're accepting of the Horde, at least in terms of allowing us to make camp here. I'm not sure where the Alliance is making camp, but I'm sure that they've got a camp around here somewhere too. But this is now the new sort of base of operations for the Horde, and at least we now have a place where we can have merchants to interact with and that kind of thing. And as you can see over here, there's a portal back to Orgrimmar, so we can actually get back home, which is good. And here I'm interacting with a merchant and kind of looking at his story a little bit, and then using him to get a nice repair going. And then I actually spent quite a bit of time clearing out my inventory and cleaning out things and doing some stuff with my equipment and things. So you'll see here in a second there's another transition because I kind of skipped over that because I think I spent like 10 minutes mucking around in there. And well, that's boring, just watching me kind of play around in my inventory. So now that we're done with that, do a little more exploring of this little village and seeing what else is to be seen. Some nice little temples there. There's a nice hot air balloon, and here we do have our first flight master. Doesn't connect to any other flight points at the moment, so you can't go anywhere, but at least we've picked up this flight point, so for future flight points we can now fly back here when we kind of go further afield. And in the background behind the hot air balloon, you can actually see the remains of our airship that crashed into the mountain. It's kind of a sad, sorry sight, but there's not a heck of a lot we can do about that. So I guess we're kind of on our own, but at least we can use the portal to get back. Anyhow, I think this is about as far as I've actually played into the game, and I am going to go ahead and wrap up this episode for now, and I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.